everybody, welcome back to Writer Groupie. If this is your first time here, I just want to say hi and thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you'll take the time to like this video, means thumbs up it, and subscribe so that you can get some future videos that I might provide. Today, we're going to be talking about self-editing for pet words and phrases. You know what that is. That's those words that crop up in just about every sentence or every other sentence. The word that everybody says normally in normal everyday conversation, but doesn't always have to be cluttering up your manuscript. And we're going to get to that in just a minute. But first, I wanted to show you just a little bit of the beauty going on in Florida in the spring. I'll be right back. Okay, so self-editing for those pet words and phrases that we use all the time that really need to be rewritten, cut out, or something else done to them. Let me just say, this is not something that you need to really worry about until you're finished with your first draft. Please do not stop to edit these simple words and phrases out of your manuscript until you've typed the end, at least on the first draft. Then you can go through on a subsequent draft and you can do the self-editing portion of your writing life. And believe me, the writing was the easy part. So, self-edits. That's where you go in after you've written that first draft and you are merciless and you find all those pet phrases and those silly little filler words that nobody needs and nobody really should use because it doesn't do anything but clutter up your manuscript and take up word count. Sometimes if you find that the word count on your first draft is enormously large, there's going to be a lot of these things that you can get rid of. Okay, so I just wanted to tell you a few things that editors have told me just for your edification and to make you feel better. Maybe you'll understand once I tell you what they found in my manuscripts. So one of my editors told me that I had stuffitis, that I used stuff repetitively throughout a manuscript and that it just had to go. There's so many better ways to say stuff. And no, I don't mean things. Now another editor told me that I used just. I put the word just in pretty much every paragraph. Now, just is a perfectly good word, but not overused the way I was doing it. So if you find just and stuff in your manuscript, you can tell yourself, well, gosh, I'm just like that Kim Smith character. So here's a short list, and this is not an exhaustive list. It's not even a complete list. It's a short list of some phrases and words that you can look for in your manuscript, and you can just go to the Find All and search for them. One would be started to. A character started to go to the store. A character started to go to their car. A character started to go to their bed. You don't have to put that. You can just have they went to their bed, they went to the store, they went to whatever. You don't have to say started to. Also, they began. She began to think. Well, no, she didn't begin to think. She thought. She began to wash dishes. Well, no, she stood there and she washed dishes. You can leave the began part out. And seemed to. Now, that seems pretty innocuous, but you know what? You can seem to do a lot of stuff, but it's not always necessary. As well as seem to, there's almost, quite, very, really, and that good old-fashioned one, just. And stuff. Don't forget about stuff. Well, that's about it for me today, you guys. If you have some comments you'd like to leave about self-editing and your pet words and phrases, feel free to leave them down below. I would love to see what you have to say that turns into your pet phrases and words, because, maybe we could make an exhaustive list. Until next time, see you later.